All right, it's time to get started on your research. So the first thing we're going to do is use Microsoft Word and set up a file so that you can take your notes in Microsoft Word while you're doing your research. So here we go. All right, so I have a Word document open here, and at the end of the project you are going to print out your notes. So one of the first things you'll need to do is put your name on your papers. So if you use the alignment buttons right up here, the one that I'm pointing to is called Right Align, and that moves your cursor over here to the right side of your page. And this is where you would type in your first and last name, the date, and the class period that you are in. Oops. The next thing you'll want to do is pull the alignment back over to the left, so your cursor is now over on this side, and you'll want to type in whatever the topic area is that you're going to be researching, and you have 2 must-have topics that you've chosen and 2 culture topics. So I'm just going to use the example of topic, and I'm going to say family life as my example. Okay, so I've typed in my topic and I know what I'm focusing on for this particular document. And the next thing I need to do is give my source. Where am I getting my information from? So I can keep track of that from my bibliography, okay? So if I am taking notes from my Culturegram site, I've just pulled up the United States here as an example, and I am over here in family. So that's my topic area, family life. And while I am here, I have the option up here at the top to generate the citation. So this is how you keep track of your sources, okay? So I'm going to generate the citation, and it is this right here. It is in MLA format, so that is exactly what we need. So I'm going to copy this. That's a right-click copy. I'm going to go back to my Word document, and I'm going to right-click and paste. And so now I have my source, so I know where the information is going to be coming from. Okay. I would take my notes, and I'm going to cover note-taking in a second screencast here that you'll be watching. But if you continue on with your notes, you can keep them all in the same document, okay? The only thing I would suggest that you do is add a new page every time you switch topics. So if I take my notes on this page and then I switch topics to one of my other culture topics, say I'm also in charge of food, so I want to take some notes on food for my country, you can come up here to Insert, and you can insert a blank page, and it will give you a new blank page, and you would want to repeat the process so that each of your pages has the same heading at the top. Okay, so you would come over here to the home ribbon. You can put your name over in the right hand corner, the date, and the class period. Put your cursor over to left align over here. Type in your second topic. I said mine was going to be food, and source. And I would go and grab the citation from wherever it was I was taking notes for food. Okay. When I switch topics again, I would repeat the process. So you insert a blank page here, and then once you have a blank page, you were filling in your name, date, class period, the topic, and the source. Okay, so that's how you're going to get started. In the next couple screencasts, we'll cover note-taking and creating a final bibliography.